In the hills of Midlothian stands a chapel unlike anything else in Scotland, a place where stone seems to whisper, and every surface is carved with symbols no one can fully agree on. For centuries, Rosslyn Chapel has drawn pilgrims, scholars, and the curious, all searching for meaning in the patterns left behind. But one mystery rises above the rest. At the heart of the chapel stands a single column, a pillar so intricate, so alive with winding carvings, that its story has grown into legend. They call it the Apprentice Pillar. The tale begins with a master mason who left Scotland to study designs abroad, preparing to return with the knowledge needed to complete Rosslyn's final and most important column. But while he was gone, a young apprentice had a vision, a spiral of vines and patterns unlike anything else in the chapel. Using only that vision, he carved the pillar himself. When the master returned, he found work finer than his own. According to the legend, jealousy overtook him, and in a moment of rage, he killed the apprentice with his mallet. Rosslyn preserves this story in stone, the apprentice with a wound carved into his brow, and the master placed opposite him, forced for eternity to face what he could not create. But this chapel holds more than a tragedy. Some of Rosslyn's carvings resemble symbols linked to the Knights Templar, a brotherhood broken a century before the chapel was built, but remembered deeply in Scotland. Families connected to Rosslyn protected Templar survivors, and their influence lingered long after the order fell. And here is where the mystery deepens. The legend of the murdered apprentice echoes another story, older, wider, carried through the rituals that shaped the earliest forms of Freemasonry. The story of Hiram Abief, the master architect of Solomon's Temple, also slain by jealous craftsmen, a pillar of genius, a murder born of envy, a master brought down by a younger hand, and a chapel filled with symbols linked to those who guarded older secrets. Coincidence? Influence? Or something shared across centuries? Rosslyn Chapel sits at the crossroads of legend and history, a place where Templar stories, Masonic echoes, and human tragedy meet in a single piece of stone. A chapel built to endure, and a mystery that refuses to fade.